Hi, this is Corey Chambers in Los Angeles. Your home sold guaranteed or I'll buy it. Thanks for taking a minute to listen in. In a moment, I'll share with you some valuable information about this topic. New luxury apartments sit vacant and draw protest. If you see any properties that are of interest to you, let us know. We will gladly send you a property information packet on any loft, condo, or house, or we will arrange for a private preview upon request. If you have a home you'd like to sell, then you should know that I will guarantee the sale of your present home at a price acceptable to you, or I'll buy it for cash. This guarantee will allow you to buy your next home without worrying about selling your present home. To find out how much you could sell your home for, call me at 213-880-9910 now. This is the real estate news. Are luxury apartments sitting empty in LA? Are they contributing to homelessness? It's common for cities to have vacant units, but in LA, the market is relatively tight, according to LACurbed. Recently, a group of citizens marched through downtown streets to protest new high-end apartment buildings. "Shame," they yelled, in front of the Griffin on Spring and 825 South Hill, where prices for one-bedroom apartments start at $2,700. Which is, by the way, that's about average for downtown is about $2,600. So that's not a super luxury place. Some claim that the vacant apartments are contributing to the homelessness problem. Well, the fact is that these apartment buildings are actually quite new, and it takes time to fill them up. These apartments are private businesses, and forcing luxury apartment owners to take homeless in at cheap prices or for free would cause them to go out of business. Governments cannot force private businesses to radically change the way they operate to just give things away. They will simply go out of business. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. So such extreme ideas have been tried for hundreds of years in the old Soviet Union, the old communist China, Cuba, and those who want to see a major vacancy problem can find that easily. Just take a look, check out the failed example of modern socialism in Venezuela with this link right here. Los Angeles really has relatively low vacancy compared to many major cities. All newly constructed apartments are vacant until they're filled up. The real problem with Los Angeles homeless and tent cities are the billions of dollars of incentives that attract homeless here. And that's exacerbated by a city hall and police department that have stopped enforcing basic laws such as illegal camping, drug use, petty theft, and other crimes that are routinely ignored by LAPD. Homeless are being drawn to LA, and then they're not receiving the services that they need, including law enforcement and mental health services. Angelenos are tolerating an unlawful sacrifice of sidewalks, cleanliness, and safety. In addition to costing billions more in lost business revenue and damage to the city's international reputation, the cost in damage to health is too great. Women and children need to be able to walk on sidewalks, to go to school, shopping, and other necessary activities. Allowing the sidewalks to be used for illegal camping and drugs is an untenable situation. Regardless of who's to blame or who's not to blame, the sidewalk tent cities must stop immediately. The law must be enforced equally for rich, poor, and middle class, according to the Constitution. Researchers have also pointed out that LA's zoning regulations make it difficult or impossible for developers to build smaller buildings that would be cheaper to build and cheaper to live in. This obstacle is being addressed by new state laws allowing accessory dwelling units, but city ordinances still make it prohibitively expensive to build. Now, what about the empty homes penalty? Well, one of the reasons vacancy is the talk of the town right now is because Los Angeles City Council member Mike Bonin is pushing for a vacancy tax, also called the empty homes penalty. Well, unfortunately, Bonin's bogus idea would cause fewer homes to be built and would require government officials to constantly inspect private homes, which is unconstitutional and impossible. So it makes no sense to do that. It's not possible. Taxes and fines, I mean, nobody wants the government coming into their house every month or every year to see if it's vacant or not. And then what is vacant? What if there's just, a college kid living on a sleeping bag? Is that vacant? Are they going to fine the owner because the college kid wants to sleep in a sleeping bag? Taxes and fines for vacancies is unnecessary, impractical, and impossible. The bottom line, owners are already paying a stiff penalty when they're not receiving rent for a property. So owners they're already paying a $2,700 a month penalty when it's vacant because they're not getting the $2,700 a month they need to pay their mortgage and pay their bills. So, because they're not receiving rent for a property. So the incentive already exists to keep vacancies to an absolute minimum, and vacancies actually are at an absolute minimum. I've spent way too much time talking about this topic that is really not even a topic. It's not even worthy because it's a small number of people complaining about vacant units, and it's ridiculous because these are brand new buildings. All new buildings in downtown, all new buildings almost everywhere have vacancies until they're filled up. Downtown Los Angeles loft rentals listings request. Receive downtown LA rental listings in your email as soon as they come onto the market. All right, that's it. So, as I mentioned, a property information packet of any home or private preview is available upon request. Call 213-880-9910 now. Thanks for listening in. I'm Corey Chambers in Los Angeles. Your home sold guaranteed or I'll buy it. Thanks and take care. Bye-bye.